Geary. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Cleveland Browns. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going.
And off we go from Cleveland.
And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. First play, Watson to the air. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
They're just going to run a drive route here with their tight end. Let him get upfield about 10 yards and then move toward the middle of the field. This ball's right on target, and it results in a first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. First carry now for Pierre Strong. He'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, 43. Oh, that pump. 43 is the mic.
Moore, the man in motion. Here's Watson now on 2nd down. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
If I'm making excuses, and I am, sometimes the sun can be difficult on a ball like that. That looked like it was going to be right there, but it's in and out of his hands. And a potential big play goes by the wayside.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
25. 54. 25 the mic. We want this. Hey, 25 the mic. We're going 25 the mic. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Cook again. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And Knox is going to have a Bills first down as the tackle made at the 31-yard line. Cook up the gut. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
We're scoreless after 1. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Here's Allen to throw it. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. He's got room to roam. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Reggie Gilliam punching it in from a yard away. And the Bills post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. But he will not be able to bring this one back, in the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The 2nd half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this. Now a hit and a loose football. Now this is picked up by the Bills, and he will bring it back to the 4-yard line. So problems there on the return, very costly, not what you need when you've just surrendered the lead.
Not at all, because this now has a chance to really snowball on them quickly. Their offense was on the sidelines talking about getting on the field and getting that score back.
Cook will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. All day. All day. 43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, check. 43. Stay with your man.
In motion is Grant.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
To throw is Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down. In motion is Grant. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
58, boy. 58. 58. Mike. I got you. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine.
Moore, the man in motion. Watson just beating the play clock. He finds his man, complete. That's Grant. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's another 1st down on a big gainer there, 33 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. Here's a screen play. This is strong. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football.
Come on, baby. Let's go. In your face.
On 1st and 10, it's strong. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They run it again with Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Browns are back within a score. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it and catch it, and he gets it done.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Sheds off the tackle. And not a very good return at all, as he won't even get this back to the 15. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone, because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. To the air. Allen. Flushed out right. Open man downfield is Davis. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Throwing now is Allen. Being chased out left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Motion man is Shakir. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Here's 2nd and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Forced out to his left, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. First down, here's the run with Cook. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run it again with Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now Allen. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 15-yard line. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. 2nd down and 6 now. On play action, Allen. That's complete right around the 8. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Reggie Gilliam with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. From the gun, here's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10.
Now it's Watson.
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 44-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Bryant going to go in motion.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 32 on the play.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Watson on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
And the Bills are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it's 2nd down. Allen. Flushed out right. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
Pass delivered successfully to Knox on the out route.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
In motion left is Davis.
They run the counter with Cook. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47.
And that went to the right side and incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Allen steps away to his left. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Here comes Grant on the return. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Leonard Floyd able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On 2nd down, here's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter.
A big play looming on 3rd down.
In motion is Grant. Third and long, it's Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Tre'Davious White with a pick. How about this? Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Tapped forward by Allen on the jet sweep. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
So Allen's going to look to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Allen now looks to throw. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. To throw, it's Allen. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Cook is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.